let's bring you the story of one of the photographers who caught the assassination attempt on Donald Trump on camera on Saturday. Now, Doug Mills, who works for the New York Times, was in Pennsylvania, just a few feet from the former president when the shots rang out. My colleague Sumisa Maskanda caught up with him and asked him about his experience.
Thought it was a vehicle or maybe fireworks or, a tractor or something like that had started up. So, but when he gestured and then looked and went like this and then grabbed his ear and then looked at his hand, I immediately knew that something was bad because everybody started yelling, "Active shooter, get down, get down, get down." And I get chills now saying it because it's still raw. But so when he went down, I ran around to the side of the stage and just tried to keep taking pictures. And it turns out that while he was speaking, I actually had the shutter down, and when he was being shot at, I had the shutter down. So I was capturing moments at 20 frames a second. After the president was whisked away and taken to the ambulance, I was taken to a hold in a tent because we were in a crime scene. Yeah. So I had to move into an enclosed tent. And so I was sending pictures of the president, pumping that, that fist to that picture of him doing that. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I think I was taking pictures, because adrenaline, my heart's pounding and shaking, and I'm looking through the camera, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was taking pictures of him when he was speaking and when he grimaced. And because I forgot it. That in that instant, I didn't think about that. I was thinking about the fist pump. Yeah. So I sent the pictures into the office, and I called my editor, Jennifer, and she called me back in 5 minutes and said, "You won't believe this. Oh my gosh." And I was like, "What?" And she said, "Yeah, there's a bullet flying behind his head."
That is Doug Mills, who took one of those many photographs that you've probably seen in the press since that assassination attempt on Donald Trump on Saturday. Some of those images will live, I think, for decades to come. We'll look back in 50 years and see some of those images and go, that sums up that event. Of course, you can get more on that on the BBC News website and app.